Good evening. Welcome to the 27th annual A Magical Evening. 27. As an actor, we learn the importance of making a connection with the story, with our castmates, but most importantly, with our audience. Christopher Reeve mastered this skill. He captured all of our hearts as the Man of Steel, but his greatest legacy are the connections he made in this room and around the world for people living with spinal cord injury.
My hope, my true goal, is to get back to work, doing what I love, serving and protecting our nation's leaders. I'd like to take this moment to thank the Reeve Foundation for vowing to protect and serve the spinal cord injury community.
I miss Chris. He was a great man. He had more, He had more moral and mental fortitude than anyone I will ever know. It moved me to the core, and there were times when it even took my breath away. And he was courageous. Against the odds, he had the courage to hope for his dream, which is now our dream, a world of empty wheelchairs. Chris once said, either you decide to stay in the shallow end of the pool or you go out into the ocean. And oh, how he loved the ocean. There will never be another Chris Reeve, but providentially, there are other deep ocean swimmers among us.
It took courage for my mom to tell my dad, lying terrified in his hospital bed in Virginia, "You're still you, and I love you." It took courage for my dad to listen to her, to realize that his life may have changed course in an instant, but it did not change in value. In fact, my dad's life became more precious as he dedicated his remaining years to finding a cure for paralysis and cementing his legacy as a global icon and hero for reasons wholly unrelated to any cape or tights.
While the Stifel family first ignited us, we continue to see sparks across all facets of the foundation, illuminating the connections that now drive us forward. One of these is the Bridgman family, who went from being a family in need to a force to help us get to the finish line.
I reflected a lot on Christopher Reeve, feeling connected to him even though we'd never met. My wife and I read his autobiography and he became even more of a hero to me than he ever had in the Cape. It's an honor to be part of Team Reeve, and I pledge to do all I can to help others find the support they need to rediscover their inner strength and courage too.
To be mentioned in the same sentence as Christopher Reeve is an incredible compliment. To receive an award bearing his name is an indescribable honor. Thanks to supporters like you in this room and to the Reeve Foundation, we know there will be many other significant dates to come, dates that will bring us hope, joy, and a cure.
In total, throughout its history, the Reeve Foundation has provided over $130 million in funding to labs around the globe to accelerate innovative research. Absolutely. 3 years ago, we shared groundbreaking news. 4 men with complete spinal cord injuries recovered the ability to move their legs and stand, regained bladder and bowel control, and saw restored sexual function from a new kind of treatment called epidural stimulation. But we learned that epidural stimulation as a therapy for paralysis is considered experimental, and only after safety and efficacy is rigorously demonstrated will the FDA provide approval for its use in spinal cord injury. So, over the past 3 years, we have worked hard to make our case. And I am beyond thrilled to share with you tonight that we've now received approval from the FDA to start the Big Idea study and enroll participants. Absolutely. This is a huge milestone and a big, big win for the community. Let's make it today's care, today's cure. That's our goal, and you can help us get there. Thank you.
If I've learned anything in the almost 12 years since I've known Henry, you never tell a Stifel You never tell a Stifel that something can't be done. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Henry, the 2017 recipient of the Arnold Snyder Visionary Leadership Award.
I'm proud to be associated with the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation because every day this organization is allowing people with disabilities to have endless dreams and convert them to reality. I accept this recognition on behalf of all of you. Decades of support is allowing dreams to become reality. Thank you for choosing to stick with us for so many years. We have great things coming, and I so look forward to celebrating again with all of you. So thank you.
We must never rest, never falter, and never take a break, because there are so many people counting on us, everyone in this room, to change their lives. I will never give up on my dream, a new dream that starts with all of us coming together, connecting, giving what we can, where we can, to advance this incredible research and give every person living with a spinal cord injury access to this life-changing treatment like epidural stimulation. This is our movement. This is our moment. Let's make it happen. Thank you very much.